Hey up everybody, Magpie Gaming here, I hope you're all doing well. So today we've had an announcement, or a kind of teaser announcement from Battlestate Games, that they are finally going to employ some third-party anti-cheat into Escape from Tarkov. Third-party anti-cheat is something that I've been calling for since I started playing this game, since I learned about how they handle their anti-cheat in-house. I've been saying for a long time that they should incorporate some third-party help with that. It will not only help to get rid of cheats, obviously, but it will give the community as a whole a bit more trust in playing the game. You know, they're going to feel like they're playing a fairer game. So we've been waiting with bated breath to see if they would ever do it, and they have now today put a post on Instagram, and it shows a kind of capture of the Battleye splash screen. Now, Battleye has been around for a long time. I have heard of it, although I don't really play any games that incorporate it, but it does cover some fairly large games out there. So for instance, it covers a couple of Armour games, DayZ, H1Z1, King of the Hill, H1Z1, Ark Survival Evolved, PlanetSide 2, Rainbow Six Siege, Insurgency, Conan Exiles, Battlegrounds, Fortnite Battle Royale, etc. There's some pretty big games there. Now it's telling that Insurgency didn't use Battleye for Insurgency Sandstorm, they went to easy anti-cheat instead. But going the opposite way, Fortnite Battle Royale, they were using easy anti-cheat and then went over to Battleye. As far as I can tell from what I can read on the internet, they like to swap theirs now and again to make sure that they get good coverage. Although there were a lot of complaints when just under a year ago they switched over to Battleye and they were experiencing a lot of stutters within the game. But apparently an update that came a few days after managed to fix that. Hopefully that isn't something that we will experience when they add this into Escape from Tarkov. Now, depending on where you read, you will of course see people complaining about Battleye. Even on the Instagram post that Escape from Tarkov put on today, there are a lot of people saying that Battleye is easy to circumvent, it's easy to get around. A lot of battleground players are able to get around it, the same with Rainbow Six Siege. How it will actually work within Escape from Tarkov, we will have to wait and see. Now, whether or not they keep their own in-house anti-cheat, I do not know. I think they will. I think they'll keep sort of two separate systems, and I think maybe the reason that they're bringing Battleye on board is so that they can hand over some of the manual reviews to them. Obviously, Battlestate are a small team and not able to review every cheat, so I would think that what they can't do will be offloaded onto Battleye. So hopefully we will see that these ban waves become a lot bigger, and then hopefully we'll see that they become a lot smaller because cheaters aren't bothering with the game anymore. I realise that that is, probably wishful thinking because cheats will always be one step ahead, the anti-cheat is always one step behind, but hopefully this will bring back a bit of trust that people can have within the game. Yes, their own anti-cheat has done a fairly good job, but they've always been very tight-lipped on how it works, how they implement it, what they look for. Is it automatic bans or do they do manual reviews? We've had little snippets here and there where Nikita has said that they manually review everyone, they use hardware IDs to ban people. But the telling sign is that when they do a ban wave, it will always be followed within around a week by a sale of the game. Most recently we had a ban wave and then we had a sale with, I think it was the 3rd of August to the 5th of August. So whether that's to bring those cheats back in, I'm not too sure. They could be saying, well, if you're thick enough to buy another copy of the game, we'll just ban you again and we've got your money. I don't know if that's the way they look at things, but predominantly a sale is always done just after a ban wave. I'm hugely excited that Battleye is coming into the game though. Like I say, anything that can ban people more for the hacks that they are using, anything that makes a fairer fight will be good to have in the game. Now this kind of follows on from a video that I watched yesterday by a guy called OnepegMG. He did a video which showed how connecting to faraway servers and playing the game with a higher ping actually gives you a huge advantage over people that are playing locally on that server. I'll put a link in the description below to the video. I highly suggest you go and watch it if you're a Tarkov player, because it could explain a fair few of the encounters that we have with other players on the game. Basically, through his testing, which he admits is rudimentary but it does hold water, he shows that people that are connecting to servers on the other side of the world can have up to a 1 second advantage against players that are playing locally. 1 second in a game like Escape from Tarkov is the difference between life and death as we know it. So yeah, it's a good video to watch. watch and is kind of a precursor to something like Battleye coming in, but obviously Battleye wouldn't be able to stop that. Probably the only way you could stop that is by region locking the game, but I really don't think that's an option. I don't think it's a route that they should go down. Obviously a lot of us have friends that play all around the world and we like to be able to play with them locally, so region locking the game I just don't think would be a good idea, and plus the player base isn't big enough to support something like that, I don't think. So, but yeah, I'm glad that Battleye is coming in. I would assume that it will be coming in with the next patch 0.12. They did say that there would be a surprise announcement for 0.12. I'm not sure if Battleye is it, as they have spoken about a huge update to the anti-cheat anyway. So we'll have to wait and see if this was the surprise. If it was, it's a bit of a damp one, but third party help with the cheats is always going to be welcome. Even if it doesn't catch them all, it probably won't. I don't think that will ever happen, but if it can catch some of those more persistent ones, I'm all for that. Anyway, let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this announcement, and as always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching and listening. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more Escape from Tarkov more Escape from Tarkov content, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.